First, the div tag is used to create an empty container. The ID property, like bob1, bob2, and bob3, gives each bob a unique name so it can be styled with CSS and controlled with JavaScript. Next, the button tag creates a clickable button on the page. The class property, such as btn1, btn2, and btn3, is used for styling the buttons with CSS. The onClick property listens for a click event and runs the toggleLight function. Inside the brackets, the bob's ID is passed so JavaScript knows exactly which bob to turn on or off. The b tag makes the word press bold, making the button text stand out. The p tag is used to group elements and add spacing between sections on the page. Finally, the h1 tag displays the main heading of the page. Its class property allows custom styling, while the b tag makes the text bold and the I tag makes it italic. Together, they display the title Bob simulation clearly at the top of the page. First, let's start with the body style. The background color of the whole page is set to a light purple color. Now, let's look at Bob 1. The background color is dark gray, which represents the bob when it is turned off. The width and height define the size of the bob shape. A solid border is added with the same dark gray color to blend with the bob. The border radius is used to give the bob a rounded, bob-like shape instead of a square. The top and left margins move the bob down and away from the left side of the screen. Next is button 1. The border radius slightly rounds the corners of the button. Margins are used to position the button under the first bob. The white border makes the button stand out. Height and width control the button size, while padding adds small space inside the button. Moving on to Bob 2. It has the same size, shape, and color as Bob 1. The transform, translate y-245px, moves the bob upward vertically. The left margin pushes it to the right side of the screen. Setting the position to absolute allows precise placement without affecting other elements. Now for button 2. It has the same rounded edges and border style as the first button. Margins are used to place it correctly near Bob 2. The position is set to absolute so it stays aligned with the second bob. Let's look at Bob 3. This bob also shares the same shape and color as the others. Margins are used to position it lower and centered on the page. Next is button 3. Just like the other buttons, it has rounded corners, a white border, and a fixed size. Margins help place it directly below the third bob. The h1 class is used for headings. The text is centered horizontally using text-align center. Finally, the on class. This class changes the bob color to yellow when it is turned on. The border color also becomes yellow to match the light. The box shadow adds a glowing effect around the bob, making it look like a real light that is switched on. This JavaScript code defines a function called toggleLight. The function takes one parameter called ID, which represents the ID of an HTML element. Inside the function, document.getElementById ID is used to find the element on the web page that matches the given ID. After selecting the element, .classList.toggle is applied. This line checks if the element already has the onClass. If the onClass is present, it removes it. If the onClass is not present, it adds it. This is how the bulb turns on and off. When the onClass is added, the CSS makes the bulb glow yellow. When the class is removed, the bulb returns to its normal off state. In simple terms, every time the button is clicked, this function switches the light between on and off.